everyone, so this video, well, the videos coming up in the next week are going to be very different to what I normally do, so I hope you will enjoy them. I'm just going to kind of briefly explain what this is all about. So I'm going to be foraging this whole week and going out, getting different branches and herbs and grasses and explaining where you can find them and how much money we save, because we spend a ridiculous amount of money on vegetables for the guinea pigs and rabbits. So we did get some forage this morning, my mum brought some back, but we just got like some grass, and then I'm going to be filming the rest of the day. I'm just going to be doing a little bit of research now into like the sort of things I can be feeding and what to look out for. I'm a total, what's the word, novice when it comes to like going out and foraging. I don't really know what I'm looking for, and I find it very hard to identify. Hi! I find it very hard Vinny! I've just got loads of different resources like booklets and old books that I found in my bedroom and things I printed off as well, so I'm going to look through them. I'll show you a few things that I have, and it's got so much information about like foraging and stuff. This is a really old book. I think this was from my mum and dad when they had guinea pigs like a long time ago. It says about wild plants for feeding and then the different types you can feed. We've also got this book about rabbits and guinea pigs. Here we go. So there's about things you can plant and things you can forage for. So we'll keep that one there. Then this is a booklet from Wood Green Animal Shelters. That's like my all-time favourite rescue. They inspired me to give my guinea pigs a more natural life. So on page 14 there's a detailed list, it says. Okay, so wild plants. Here we go, we've got a list there. Put that to one side. Then we've got this Bunny Mad magazine, which has a load of, where is it? Here we go, so there's a really detailed section in here about all, say, flowers and different plants. This is like off my favourite website basically. I will link this down below. You all know I use this site anyway, so you've probably been on it before. So it's got like an example of a feeding plan. So it says for summer and winter. So for summer, it basically says vegetables can be replaced with grass and green fodder, which I'm guessing is like forage, such as dandelion, yarrow, currant leaves and other fresh herbs. This is basically saying you can replace the vegetables with lots of fresh forage like grasses and different forages. So yeah, it says here's an example of a feeding plan. So feeding some sort of vegetables in the morning if you can't get loads of meadow herbs and grasses. Then like in the middle of the day it says fresh green meadow in large quantities 2 times daily, plucked or free graze, then some supplements too. I may be able to feed them entirely off the food that I collect for them depending on the weather and where we go. So I've just found this website and it's talking about the healing effect of herbs. It says almost all herbs, leaves and flowers have one or the other medicinal properties. So I found another really great website and it's talking about why it's worthwhile to provide rabbits with wild herbs. Like I say again, it's probably very similar for guinea pigs. So it says forage is popular, so obviously they really love it. It's perfectly possible to feed rabbits during the summer months only on a mix of wild plants and they can still be very healthy. So it's full of valuable ingredients for them. It's saying that it's great for their teeth as well, and then it's natural. It's free, obviously, saving a lot of money there. It's also saying that it makes environmental sense. Unlike vegetables which have to be travelled over a long distance, it's just right at your doorstep if you live in obviously a more rural area. If you don't, then you don't have that access to the fresh stuff. So my mum and dad have just been on a bike ride. They got some of these hazel leaves, so I'm going to pop some in here for the rabbits. This is really good luck because it's got like a hole going through it, so what I like to do is put them up there and then it's like more natural, they can work for their food. And I'll give some to the guinea pigs. The guinea pigs aren't so fussed, so they get a smaller amount, comparatively, because I guess we do have 2 rabbits, so they get quite a lot for the amount we have. What I will say is that you should pull the hazelnuts off before feeding them, as they're not really meant to eat those. And Bigwig is covered in Megazord because he's been lying in his litter tray. I really like how those fit in there, and I will now go and feed the guinea pigs. So we're just out walking with Vinny, and there's loads and loads of different plants here. It's kind of hard to identify what's what because there's so many, but we're going to try and see what we can identify properly, and then see if any of the guinea pigs or the rabbits will be able to eat it. So we just found some yarrow, and this has got like small white flowers on top, and then the leaves are really feathery, like that. So just going to get some of this. Some more here, but I don't know if that's the same because it's not feathery.
That's not. It's different.
That's either cow parsley or hemlock, so we won't pick that because it might be poisonous. Here's some bramble you can see there, and it has like these white flowers on it. That's what the flowers look like, and it's prickly, so we'll get some of that. Fold it and then pull it so it doesn't prickle you as much, or just wear gloves and it'll be a lot easier. Some more yarrow.
Yeah, there's loads of it here.
And here. Here we have some plantain. You get 2 varieties, and this is like a wide leaf one, and you also get like a thinner leaf. So I'm just going to take some of this, if I can actually pull it out. And it also has them bits on top, them flowery bits. That's kind of how I identify it. This is what the other variety of plantain looks like. You can see the leaves are much thinner, like that. Now doing some human foraging. There's a blackberry on here. There's some quite good quality grass here, so I'll just go further in, so I know no dogs will have peed on anything, hopefully. We've just come back from the walk, and I thought I would show you everything all set out. Sorry about any background noises, but yes, let's get on with this. So first of all, we have a large amount of grass which pretty much fills this bucket. This is different types of grasses and looks lovely, so I know they'll definitely like that. Then we've got plantain. Some are wide leaves like that, others are the thin leaf variety like that. Then they all have these tops which are quite recognisable. Then we have dandelion leaves, which are obviously very easy to distinguish. Some bramble leaves as well. Then here is what's called yarrow. That's what the flowers are like. Then it has these leaves. You ready? Yeah? Oh. I've just put some of the herbs out. I haven't put the grass out yet because I knew they'd go straight for that. I just wanted to see what sort of herbs they like, and they seem to be loving the dandelion leaves, of course, but I think, is Panda trying something else? They've started to try some yarrow, which is good, so I think that's gone down quite well.